What's going on, YouTube family? I'm here, this Big Mango at you. Here to talk about, I got a 3-part series going on. It's the small block, big block, LS. We're gonna compare the three, okay? And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start off with the small block first. Now, everybody familiar with that small block, 'cause that's the first, I think if you over 30 years old, you should be like, that's the first thing you see if you've been around a Chevrolet is a small block. I mean, they made them for years, ever since maybe the late 50s, somewhere up in there, all the way to, 90, 98, somewhere up in there. So, the small block has been around for a long time. So we're gonna give my pros and cons to it. And I feel like we're gonna get into it. Let's see how we're gonna do with this. The small block, okay? So you talk about the 283, something like that, and you got 305, 327, 350s, and then you got the 400s and stuff like that, which is, they give you a varied options throughout the displacement category. The small block is cool. I mean, for the dollar, you can't really beat it because they've been around so long. The parts are a little cheaper, but just like with any application, if you want to go fast, you got to spend the money. So, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about, we're going to mix it in. We're going to really, what I want to say is about the small block, the pros and the cons. Okay, they've been around forever. You go to the parts store and pretty much buy anything for them. They're pretty reliable. So long as you don't, do nothing crazy to them, but, you could do a variety of things with them. You could de-stroke them and stroke them up, and you could take that 400, but that 400 kind of soft. So you want to keep it, you don't want to do like a 434 with it, which is a bad boy, but in stock application, it just don't take too big stroke like that, like other applications out the Chevrolet family. But that 400 is one of them unique motors. But the most popular is the 383, which is a good torquey motor. You could do pretty much anything with it. You see them in all kind of applications. I like the 383. They're just good all around motors. Yeah, real strong. You get that meatiness of that 350 block. But now, if I had to say my bang for the buck, and I'm building a short block, I most definitely have to say I'm going with the stroker motor over just building a 350. 350 is safe and it's cool, but you talk about bang for the buck. If you're going to buy crank rods and pistons, that 383 stroker give you best of both worlds. Gonna give you that power and they're gonna give you that reliability also. If you got a good installer and a good builder. I would say the cons of the small block is the technology, and it's so, I think the small block world is so saturated with just all kind of parts that sometimes you could end up being too cheap with it, and then you start having issues like oil leaks and getting that seal, that rear main seal closed in well where it won't have the leaks. And they give you the cork stuff and they blow. You gotta blow the intake gasket, and you really need to know somebody that know what they're doing with those things. But other than that, man, it's really hard to pick hard parts on the small block when done right. Let me see. I would say now you just can't get a stock truck motor like back in the day and throw no nitrous on it or nothing like that. They're not in that category of like other applications that I won't get to in the next parts, where you could just durability on that level. Functionality, yes, but durability with pressure. When I say pressure, I mean like high compression, nitrous oxide boost and everything. You better really know what you're doing and buy the right parts, or you're going to fall apart. You know, other than that, small block is good. I think it's a good start. It's a good start, and you know, you can always take and go get an aftermarket block and then really start building you some stuff and have that. But it seems like the world is so moved away from that now a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, but you got some stuff out here. You got people really putting together small blocks in a real big way and make it good power. But it's just still, it's like the name is what it is, a small block. You know, I think time has walked away in my opinion. But that's my 5 minutes on that. That's pretty much what I'm gonna give you on the small block in my opinion. You know, but like see, technology moves things a little further. I want to say this one thing: you got fuel injection applications that makes them more reliable. You know, you don't have to worry about like carburetors put a lot of extra gas on them rings, so you don't have to worry about corrosion and wearing down them rings and stuff like that. So, I mean, they got applications to make them really, really reliable. And if I was on a budget build, I would consider building a stroker motor with a aftermarket fuel injection system, especially like some of the new stuff they got out now that's not terribly expensive, and you get your power and all that, and you can run your air conditioning. But one more other thing, con about a small block. It does not have good vacuum. So if you go with a big cam application, that vacuum, that pedal, you double pack that pedal in traffic, it's going to be hard with that air conditioner going. So you're going to need something to create that vacuum so everything can work. And I think that is one of the things that just kind of like, I'm good. I'm kind of moved past the small block stuff so far as in street applications. But still, nonetheless, that's my opinion. I mean, you know, if you got one, there's nothing wrong with it. I got one in my Blazer. It works fine and it's cool. But, you know, optimum situation, other applications is top dog right now. But we'll get to those later. Yeah, that's it, man. You know, that's my spiel on small blocks. And when I say a D-stroke motor, I'm talking about a 377. That's a pretty good high rev motor. I always wanted to build one of those. One day I will, for shits and giggles. But well, kicks and giggles, my fault. But right there, that's it, man. That's all I got. You know, hey, look, how you eat elephant? One bite at a time. You know, you could apply that to anything in life. Dealing with patience. You got to have patience when you're dealing with these cars. And that's it, man. You know, part 2 coming. We're going to be talking about the Mr. Big Block. Mr. Big Block. We're going to get on him a little bit, talk about that. And yeah, man, that's it. Like, comment, share. Especially if you got a question or anything, hit me up. I got a Chevy King page on Facebook. You can join that and meet the people that's in there. Got a question, car talk, you know, we got plenty of men and women in there that can help you out and show you the way, and if you need that type of thing. But yeah, it's a nice community. We try to keep everything, you know, decent and treat each other with respect. Yeah, but that's it. Till the next video, I appreciate you, and I see you next go round. Thank you.